Welcome back, guys. My name is Patrick. This is the Fanatic Rundown. And after a horrible Saturday night against the Calgary Flames, very few positives. Tonight, it's all positives for the Edmonton Oilers. A huge 6-1 comeback victory over the Arizona Coyotes. The Oilers dominated this one right from the puck drop. The Coyotes had their chances, did score a goal, but overall, Mikko Koskinen, a very strong comeback game. He makes 31 saves on the night. A couple big saves, especially in the second period when the score was still close. The Oilers only leading 2-1, but they took over from there with 3 second period goals to take a 5-1 lead into the third period. In the third, Leon Draisaitl scores again, picks up his 48th goal of the season, once again tying in with Auston Matthews. Just 2 away from 50 goals on the season. Leon Draisaitl, what a career that guy's having. Another 50-goal season right here on the horizon. I imagine he gets it in the next couple of games here. Zach Hyman hits a new career high with 22 goals on the season, so fantastic to see for Zach Hyman. Ryan McLeod, 2 beautiful goals tonight. In the first period, banks a puck in off the Coyotes netminder. In the second period, dekes around a couple Coyotes defensemen, goes 5-hole. With 2 goals and 1 assist, Ryan McLeod is my player of the game tonight. Another player with a huge game tonight, Jesse Puljujarvi with 2 assists. He was back on the number 1 line with Connor McDavid tonight. You could see a jump in his game. He was getting involved, taking shots. I don't think Jesse's too far away from getting a goal here. Fantastic night for him, so that was great to see. In the second period, Warren Foegele burying a nice rebound, so nice to see him get off the schneid, get on the scoreboard tonight for the Oilers. And in the first period, Connor McDavid with his 36th goal of the season. Nice drag move, put it up over the pads of the Coyotes netminder, opened the scoring for the Oilers. So they did score the first goal tonight, and they got back in the win column, so that was nice to see. They scored first against Calgary, and, well, we know how that whole debacle went. Scored first against Dallas, didn't go too well for them that night either, so nice to see a first goal of the game, resulting in a win again tonight. This game was basically everything the Oilers needed it to be. Scored 6 goals, had some real quality chances, could have scored even more, dominated the hockey game. They were strong defensively. Mikko Koskinen had a strong bounce-back game. So, yeah, overall, this was just exactly the win this team needed. So, great to see, great to experience, because as a fan, it was so much more fun to watch a 6-1 victory over that 9-5 shellacking the other night. Oilers have another big game on Wednesday against the LA Kings. Could be a preview of the first-round matchup between the Oilers and Kings. We'll see how things go. They beat them last time out, and they needed another big 2 points on Wednesday night. It was a parade to the penalty box at the end of the second period and in the third period for Evander Kane. All in all, he takes 4 straight penalties, starts it off with a roughing penalty to end out the second, and then 3 straight individual penalties for him in the third. The Oilers kill off all the penalties, but a little crazy that one player took 3 straight penalties in a row. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. 2 out of the 3, yeah, Kane blatantly did something wrong. The second penalty I was kind of questionable, but it was still technically a penalty. But you think the refs wouldn't call one guy 3 times in a row, but there you go. But like I said, no harm, no foul. The Oilers were able to kill off all the penalties, but thankfully that didn't cost them in the third. I don't think I've ever seen one player take 4 straight penalties like that. A really rare occurrence and made for a bit of a crazy third period tonight. One sad note for tonight, want to pass my sincere condolences on to Eugene Melnick, his family and friends, everyone involved in the Ottawa Senators organization, all their fans. Very tragic passing tonight. Eugene Melnick was battling an illness. I don't think they've revealed what the illness was. I'm sure it's something like cancer or something along those lines. But so yeah, condolences to everyone in Ottawa, all the fans, Senators organization as a whole. Very sad day, and I'm sure you're in everybody's thoughts tonight. We also found out today that Chris Russell has been placed in COVID protocol, so all the best to Chris. Hopefully he can recover soon. I'm sure we'll see him in about 5 days. Don't know if this means if we'll see a recall or not from Bakersfield, but keep an eye on that for the next couple days. And speaking of Bakersfield defensemen, Markus Niemelainen and his wife Hannah have welcomed their daughter Bea Katrina into the world. So a special congratulations to them, and of course all the best going forward. And one final note for today, the Oilers have signed goaltender Ryan Fanti from the University of Minnesota Duluth to a 2-year contract beginning in the 2022-2023 season. Fanti will join the Bakersfield Condors on an amateur tryout contract for the remainder of the season. This past season, Fanti recorded a 20-12-4 record with a 1.83 goals against average, a .929 save percentage, and 7 shutouts. So it sounds like a fantastic signing for the Oilers. He'll be battling for a spot in Bakersfield next year. We know Skinner's going to be up with the Oilers full-time next year. Don't know exactly what the Oilers' goaltending tandem's going to be yet, but Fanti will definitely be battling for a spot there. Don't know if we'll see him in Bakersfield next year or he'll end up in Wichita, but either way, another great young goalie prospect for the Oilers to add to their pool for sure. Well, I think that's all for me for tonight, guys. Like I said, great 6-1 victory for the Oilers tonight. Just the game they needed after that debacle in Calgary. So let me know what you guys thought of the game in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan. Have a great evening, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care.